Hi guys, today I want to share with you on how to be a successful mentee. Many of you guys have reached out to me and saying what are some action and steps that you can do to build a relationship with your mentor. So here goes. First of all, as a mentee, I would say thank your mentor that accepts to be your mentor, just because most mentors tend to have a lot on their plate, but they're willing to invest the time to develop you and build you and foster your growth. So really take a moment to thank them, and that could be as simple as a thank you letter, thank you card, through email or through the conversation. At the end of the conversation, thank them. So that's really, really important. And the other piece of it is loop them into basically close the loop. So whatever that was already started out in terms of if they're helping you with a job, once you find the job, thank them that you found the job. So just close the loop. Sometimes I find mentees saying that you're afraid to bother your mentors and you felt like you're taking up a lot of the time. But honestly, if they don't want to invest in you, they wouldn't say yes to be your mentor. So those are two big components of being a mentee is thank them, but also loop them, close the loop whenever they help you finishing up anything that you have asked of them. The other tip I would say is you as a mentee, you would initiate a lot of conversations. You're basically the conversation starter. Talk to them about the career goals, what are a situation that you face, what are some things that you would like their help with. We don't read minds, we're not telepathic, so unless you tell us what's going on, what's bothering you, what things you need help with, that's the only way that we'll be able to assess you. So you are going to be the one that will be driving. You'll be the one in the driving seat and really driving the conversation. Really honor your commitment. Your mentor may have a lot of other demanding tasks and projects and just family life, professional life. So being able to honor that commitment where you be able to deliver what is being asked of you, read whatever they assign to you, follow up the conversation, whatever it is that they have given you. So just so it shows that you have the motivation and the initiative to follow through on your actions. And be supportive. At a certain level, I think it's important that you be persistent. Sometimes your mentors may have a lot of things on their plate and they may not respond to you immediately, and don't take that as a refusal or denial. It's just a matter of they may get carried away with other things at the time that they have on their hand. So keep being persistent and follow up and follow through, and use several mode of communications, email, phone, WebEx, Skype. Sometimes if you don't live in the same place or it's inconvenient to meet up every time, instead of using phone calls, maybe you can do FaceTime or Skype time. So even though you don't get to see each other in person, you still get to see each other's face to face. And it's nice to put a face to a name and when you guys see each other, and you also get to see like the nonverbal cues that your mentor exhibit during the conversation. So it's always good to have those check-in through a face-to-face or some type of face-to-face interaction, even if it's an online platform. I wouldn't say last, but another one I would say is communicate clearly in terms of what your professional and personal needs are, and having the expectations. What are your expectations of your mentor? Sometimes the relationship can be very defined, specific period. It could be in the next 3 months, I want to get a job, and when you get a job, maybe that's it. Or it could be a lifetime relationship where you continue to check in every now and then, and it's really up to you as a mentee to check in with your mentor, because I would say most of your mentors have more than one mentees. So for them to be able to remember to check in frequently with every single mentee is almost impossible. So I would say it's really up to you to follow up with them. Like for me, every now and then I would say at least yearly or every 6 months or so, I would check in with my mentors, and sometimes I find some mentees like I don't know what to tell them. Well, it could be simple as, hey, I got a new job. I'm here and I'm doing really good. One thing I'm learning to do is how learn more about finance. It could be that, or it could be, oh, by the way, I just gave birth to a baby and his name is whatever. So whatever update or new things that happened in your life, to you it may not be anything, it may not mean much, but from a mentor standpoint, it's something new to them. And it's always, and I can tell you personally as a mentor, I'm always appreciative of when my mentees reach out and when they update me on new things in their life, or things in their life in general. It may not be new to you, but it might be new to me because we haven't catch up for months or so. So keep that in mind. It's nice to just keep them in the loop. Lastly, I would say is being able to take control of the relationship and kind of go back to the taking the initiative and motivation. The mentors have a lot of things on their plate, and you are the one who can really take the initiative and give them, empower them to be a great mentor by providing them the resources, be articulate with what you need, and carry the relationship forward. So there you have it. I hope you find this helpful. For those that are currently going through the journey of being a mentee, please share other insights that you find helpful in your relationship. To sum it up, I'll say overall, be taking the initiative, be motivated to carry the relationship forward. You are the driver of the relationship, so communicate clearly to your mentors and set clear expectation on what you need their help with, and close the loop with them in terms whatever they help you with that you've asked. Close the loop on that, just so they know that it's gratifying and rewarding that they have helped you to achieve your goal. And third, every now and then check in with them and update them how you're doing, even as simple as a 1 or 2 line in an email form, because I think that helps to keep them abreast of what you're doing, but also keep the relationship going. Thank you and have a great day. Take care.